and love. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. Today, I'm going to be reading some energy of my house's oracle deck. And when we tap into the energy of the houses, we tap into the energy of the zodiac signs. So it lets us know the characteristics of our personal lives and also the characteristics of the collective consciousness as a whole. So for each zodiac sign in each house, we can learn something essential to help us on our growth, on our spiritual journey. Every zodiac sign has a unique characteristic, and we can all take one of those characteristics and we can learn and grow from each one. Always be familiar with that. So we're going to see what is the universe telling us, okay? And it's going to let us know which house and which zodiac sign we're in, okay? Your highest ideas, the rules of get it out to the world, and insights to understand the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of. And this is Sag energy, fire energy. So the universe is speaking about fire signs, okay? And we will be in the house of the 9th house. This is about travel, adventures, expansion, career, okay? Adding things on that's essential for the growth. And just before I came on, I actually was speaking to a Sagittarius, and he was letting me know the energy he held. And Sagittarius is up. And I was telling him, because I was speaking about tarot, he's like, nah, it might be something bad. I'm like, no, it might be good, because you have the energy of expansion, travel, higher learning, knowledge. It's all about expansion because we're dealing with Jupiter, okay? And that is the biggest planet, okay? So when we're in Sag energy, it's telling us to be adventurous, step out, use the great intellect and the wisdom we have to be of light, be of healing, and be of service to others. 333 on the clock. Okay, so we have to have the understanding of the great intellect, the great skills, and the creativity we have within us. Okay, once we have the understanding of the true divinity, we create liberation for ourselves. Okay, and once we create that liberation, we also create that liberations for others. Okay, as we take that light, that love, that knowledge, and we express it outwards, we're always helping others to evolve and ascend. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. Okay, so every time we think of Sag energy, we think of adding on a task, joining a webinar, because it's a consistent learning school. The more we learn, the more we grow. And it's like, continue to evolve, continue to embody that self-love, okay? And they have a saying that says success is to be measured by the obstacles, which we have to overcome while trying to succeed. So we're going to have obstacles on the way, but we still have to work through the obstacles head on and see what is the lesson that needs to be learned and persevere through the challenging moments. Okay? Always be familiar with that. And our greatness is being authentic to our true self. So, we have the energy of 17 in the oracle. And every time I think about being nude, it's about being free. Okay? In ancient Kemet, one of the first mother civilizations that practiced African spirituality, they had, in the ancient days, the women would walk around nude. They looked at it as a sign of procreation. Okay, they walked around nude and they didn't get touched. They looked at them as nourishers, healers, and it's a part of the divine feminine. Okay, it's a part of also being sensual and being free. Okay, so as we view, everyday living, we're taught to run away from that nudity and just being free. And once we are free, it just helps us to tap into the true divinity of the soul, the essence of the soul. It's all about having that freedom and breaking free from our restraints and being our authentic self. Okay? I always be familiar with that. So, it says misalignment. Miracles become normal once we face all the aspects of our life in the same direction. So, we have to face the challenging moments, as I just said, and it's resonating about getting through all obstacles to win, okay? And not being faced, or not letting the obstacles hinder our growth, okay? So we're in that energy of fire. And I was speaking about fire yesterday. It's that energy of Sagittarius. Leo had that energy. Leo had that sun energy, that fire. And also we said Sag. We got Sag, Leo, and also Aries. Okay? Energy when we're dealing with fire. So those are individuals that are confident within themselves. Aries is at the top of the chart, so they're very egotistic, but they have to learn how to be balanced. I would say they confidence with themselves. Okay? And once you have that confidence, hi, you look so pretty. Once you have that confidence about yourself, nothing can shake you, because you are empowered. You are in that I am status. 9:09 on the clock. So, Ace of Wands. Everything that's coming out is resonating with what I'm speaking of. Everything. So the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is an energy of obstacle, trials and tribulations. Okay, energy of not so good experiences, cuts, wounds. And we have those physical experiences. We have to go inside and do self-discernment and heal the wounds, okay? And Once we go through the energy of obstacles, misalignment, it shapes our character. Okay, so we go through all the necessary transformational times, initiations, in order to build our character, in order to reach success. So then we become familiar that we look at the past as a teacher, and we view the presence as inspiration. Okay, and once we get through the traumatic times, we then are in perfect alignment with the true divinity. Okay, the true divinity is being whole, being one within ourselves. Once we do, we receive great gifts from the universe, the Ace of Wands. So we have this energy of great luck, good partnerships, opportunities on the horizon. Okay, success, creative ideas. Okay, and once we have that energy, it's powerful. Okay, I always be familiar with that. So we have those dissolutions, and once we have that experience, we learn about the real nature of the world and how to become liberated. Okay, once we have that liberation, we have that freedom. That freedom. Every time I think of nudity, that's what I think of. Okay, because the women walked around and they wasn't harmed. They were nude. They were being free. They were showing that sexuality, that divine feminine energy, that sensuality. And it wasn't to look at as in a bad way, but a beautiful way of procreation. Okay, divine feminine energy, nourisher, healer. Okay, feeding the baby, having that heart empathy of love and creation. And that's what it's all about. Okay, I always be familiar with that. So once we have a deeper understanding of knowledge and truth, we have a deeper understanding of who we are. Okay, so take the insights to understand, and the wisdom resulting from the understanding of. I like this card. See, 1313 on the clock. These cards just come out, and half of my decks, I was just so deep into tarot that I have so many that I didn't even read all of my tarot cards. So these are new to me, just as I'm explaining them to you. And it's great energy because it tells us which house we are in with the zodiac signs, what to harness and to be aware of with the zodiac energy. Okay, and we can learn from each sign. Like I said, we all together. It's just like we have Aries, for example. Aries is the head. Okay, Aries is the head of the snake. So Aries in the rising sign is the building blocks of all zodiac signs. Okay, and once we have the understanding of that, it's like we cannot have one without the other. So all of the zodiac energy is essential for the growth. Okay, because we're all connected, so we need each one to have that structure, just like the 4 pillars of the earth. So it's great energy. A black butterfly is going past as I'm speaking. Okay, so let's break down the energy of the fire signs since we're in the fire signs. Okay, We did Sag. Sag is about expansion, growth, partnerships, social, career. Okay? They're all about adding something on. Also, the belief system. They're going to be into multitasking. They're going to be into exploring different aspects of themselves in the world because they have that energy of big, of growth. Okay, so it's eternal to them if you have the energy of Sag. Okay, you're also like to move around. You love to be free. You don't like to be tied down. You like to be stimulated in different areas. For example, you like others to stimulate you with creativity, and also others to stimulate you with great intellect. Okay, so then we have the energy of Leo. Leos are social creatures. Okay, it's like the sun. They love to be in the center of attention. They love to help others. People automatically gravitate towards Leo energy because they have this fun, this wildest childhood imagination, this adventurous energy, great intellect energy. You know, physical appearance is going to be smiley, fun, joyful. They're going to look young, and they're going to be the life of the party. Great energy. Okay, so we also have Aries. Aries is very confident in themselves. Like I said, they the head of the zodiac sign, so they're going to have that great confidence about themselves. They're going to be in that I am status, that power, that strong minded, that free will, and they are entrepreneurs. They like to be their own bosses. They don't like to be bossed around, but they love to be the CEOs. They hold great energy. They're going to be connected with that combat energy, roller coasters, amusement parks, fun rides, fast rides, because they're always active and they're always moving. So they hold great energy when we're dealing with Aries as well. Each zodiac sign has a beautiful characteristics. I love you all. 1800 on the clock. I love all the energy. We're talking about the fire energy. And the fire energy reminds us to access that fire we have within us. Be bold, be active, be brilliant, be whoever you want to be, and be creative, as the card's telling us. Okay, perceive that greater level of consciousness and wisdom and understanding. And I always say overstanding, because we don't want to understand, we want to overstand, because overstanding is expansion, it's up. We overstand because we're going up. Okay, everything is about expansion, adding on things, add it on. Also releasing things, letting it go, and adding on things that's essential. That's what it's all about when we're dealing with spirituality and tapping into the true divinity, the essence of the soul. Okay, I always be familiar with that. So we find inspiration in all things around us. We can. Okay, how can we find inspiration in all things around us? We can create it. We can have the confidence and the strength and the faith to create the things that is essential for us and high vibrating, and create our reality around it. So every time we out, just like when I create this space, when I come out and I sit in nature, like where I'm at now, and I'm teaching, I create a space of love, peace and positivity, learning, knowledge, you know, and no matter what's going on outside of me, I'm just focused on being a teacher, spreading love and light, you know, and that's my place of home. That's my peace, and that's what I love to do. So just how I'm creating my home, my queen cave. We all can do that, okay? We all can go out, find a place what's peaceful and life recharging for us, and also find things that's peaceful and life recharging, and add them on in order to perceive a higher level of consciousness, in order to be loved, no matter the negative energy that tries to surround you and that outside external experiences. It's like, stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on the goal. Like, I could teach you all so much from my experiences. That's why I'm here. Okay? And if you are a shaman, healer, or a light worker, and you are being used by God or the ancient ancestors, whoever you may worship, it's like, if you are being used for that vessel, you have to go through the wilderness and the darkness. It's a part of the initiation, okay? Because the ancient ancestors, they're going to shape you to be strong, to be limitless, and to be powerful. And the harder the initiations, the stronger you will become. And the biggest blessings is coming to you. Okay? So even the things that you say, oh, this is bad, this is no good, it happens to build your character, to make you become so powerful, so strong, and to have that beautiful empire that you always dreamed of, you always imagined. And it takes hard work, but we have to be able to do the work. We have to be able to do the work. And we have to be consistent, okay? And we have to move with action. Move with action. And once the ancestors see we making efforts, it's like they watching, they know. And you're going to receive everything you deserving of. Love from the heavens, abundance, wealth, good friends, good creative ideas, great partnerships. It's like everything you can imagine, just think of it. It's going to all come to you because you went through the wilderness. You had those wounds. You had those obstacles, the trials and tribulations, the darkness, okay, the misalignment. And once we go through the struggle, it's like it built our character, okay? So like they say in the saying, what don't kill you only make you stronger. It's so true. It's so true. Because we have to be able to go through that struggle and persevere head on and stay strong. So I'm gonna give you a story. Had a lady, and her sole passion from the heart, she loved to create. Okay, so she created furniture with her hands, 444 on the clock. And she started off as like a supervisor in this company. And she had shipped some furniture out, and some bad things happened. It ended up being a lot of defaults that happened, and the managers called her in the office, and she stood strong. She took the blame for them, and she told them that she did make the mistakes, and she continued to create this beautiful furniture with her hands. So she stayed devoted. She stayed dedicated. She stayed building that strong foundation, building that company up, still mastering her craft of learning how to create all different shapes of furniture and sizes. Then she ended up becoming the CEO. And now she has the biggest furniture business in Africa. CEO boss status. So it takes time, but we cannot give up. We gotta have that confidence. We gotta have that faith and keep going. Okay? If we fall, we have to learn how to stand back up on them 2 feet and keep going. Okay? And it builds our character. It's building blocks to greatness. So all our dreams, all our manifestations, all the beautiful things that we want, we have to work hard for. We have to. And the challenging moments, they shape our character. Okay? So walk proudly and boldly on your path. And don't never give up. Even if you have to walk alone, just do it. Like Nike say, just do it. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be all good. I always be mindful of that. And I don't want to go yet. I wish I could go live, but it's so many restrictions and different things that they have going on with these websites, because I'll stay on even longer. But you know, it's always good to just be strong, because life is a challenge. And who was that said that life is like a box of chocolates? We never know what we gonna get. But we gotta roll with it. We gotta roll with it. What I just say, stay strong. Strength. Stay strong. Healing powers. I just said that. I told you all when I'm doing my tarot readings or my oracle cards, it's just like the universe be backing me. They be right on the side of me, like, strength. Stay strong. Stay committed. And go through the challenging moments. Look, and that 2 of Swords is like deep physical experiences that we have to go in the inside and fix internally to know our way. Okay? It's okay to have those traumatic experiences, those physical experiences, because we all have them. We just have to be able to go inside and home, intuitive, our 5 senses of guidance, and heal them and get through it and be strong. Have that strength, that devotion, that power, and you're going to be fine. You're going to rule the world. It's like the ball is in your court. You are master of the ship. You are master of your decisions and choices. Okay? So do what's fulfilling to you. And it's okay to be misunderstood. It's okay to be mimicked. It's okay to experience sometimes that low vibrating energy. But you have to be true to yourself and to stand boldly, tallly, and be strong and know that you can get through anything. We can get through anything we put our mind to. Okay? Don't never forget it. We have to take that control. Okay? And also learn how to surrender. So we have to have that balanced ego. That balanced ego keeps us from being attacked and from being ran over. Okay, but we have to have that ego to have that empowerment for ourselves. But we just can't be too egotistic. Okay, always be familiar with that. So I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. I love you, and I'll be back with more. Peace and love.